Miles coming off a season-high 23 points in the Irish's win at Syracuse this past Sunday. Sonia Citron plays her 50th game as a Notre Dame women's basketball player tonight with Mabry, Miles, Westbeld, and Watson for Coach Niele Ivey. High-scoring Fighting Irish offense averaging about 81 points per game. Clemson prides itself on its defense. As we show you the Toyota starting lineups for the Tigers, and there's Amari Robinson, the team's leading scorer, double figures in each of her last 4. She had 18 points in the come-from-behind win over Pittsburgh this past Sunday. Clemson has won 3 of the last 4 meetings in this series. Notre Dame looking to get to 6-1 in ACC play as Olivia Miles launches and misses a 3, and Clemson secures the defensive rebound. That's going to be so important for the Tigers tonight. It is going to be important. They cannot allow Notre Dame to get second chance opportunities. They are going to go hard to the offensive board. Nunu Bradford to Robinson with a left hand, and an offensive rebound for Hank. And that's a big rebound by Hank. She has been rebounding the basketball well for this Clemson ball club. Thought maybe they got Miles with her first foul, but instead it's a travel on Hank in terms of preventing Notre Dame from getting the ball inside with good position, doing the work before the pass. But there's Miles carving up the defense. Off of her feet, a nice pass in the paint, setting her teammate up. Foul was on Hank, and Kylie Watson, the Oregon transfer, sinks a pair at the line to get the scoring started tonight. Robinson's pass through the hands of Whitehorn, but she recovers it with great hustle, and it sets up Robinson at the rim. Great hustle play by the freshman. Whitehorn able to recover. They have it, and that's what Coach Butler emphasized today in shoot-around, is that they need to be tough, limit 2-point opportunities for Notre Dame, anything inside the arc. And another steal right there by Whitehorn. Second steal for Ruby. Whitehorn takes it, makes it. And for Clemson, they need to guard inside the arc, limit those 2-point opportunities like I said earlier. Swarming the catch, and a travel called on Westbeld. Notre Dame is going to have to spot her, put a body on her early. It's 2 O boards for Hannah Hank, the Aussie. Entry feed, beautifully done, and Robinson lays it in. Great move by Robinson on Citron. 6 straight for Clemson over the past couple minutes. In that time, Notre Dame has now 4 turnovers. Nunu Bradford adds to the Tigers' lead. Timeout, Niele Ivey. Fallon, you talked about the importance of the Tigers' defense inside the arc, preventing 2s. Notre Dame hasn't attempted a 2 yet in the game. Isn't that crazy? Olivia Miles with their first 2-point field goal, and it was a nifty one. And then you see something like that from Olivia Miles. Ruby Whitehorn, too strong off the glass. Pretty good defense by Bransford on the block. Miles, every time she touches the ball, you just kind of gaze in admiration of the things she can do. Duke and North Carolina are playing tonight in Carmichael. It's on your mind. Eno Enyang has really picked it up lately, averaging 10 a game in her last 5, and looks smooth on that first shot off the bench. Enyang did, and that's what Clemson has to continue to do, is attack, try and score in the paint. And you see on the defensive end, Coach Butler keeps switching up her defensive sets, trying to keep Notre Dame on their heels. Mabry, around and out, rebound finds Bradford. Transition opportunity, going right at Miles for 2. Jumper wouldn't go for Westbeld. Douglas had the rebound, and she was fouled. Now you see Notre Dame playing a zone. Looks like a 2-3 matchup zone. Citron, good defense on Gaines. Now it's Bradford. Shot clock at 6. Douglas, cross-court pass intercepted. Bransford, the freshman from Cincinnati. Yikes. Not the smoothest of fast breaks, but Notre Dame's going to get free throws out of it. Hannah Hank picked up, I believe, her second foul, and she's now on the bench. 1 for 2. Last touch by the Irish. They snapped their 3-game losing streak with a tenacious comeback. They were down by as many as 17 late in the first half against Pitt. Outscored them 55-23 the rest of the way. And their defense is their calling card.
It is. You said it in that game against Pitt. They were down by at least 10 at halftime. Came back in the second half and really performed offensively.
Ivey missed from point-blank range. Gets another look. Missed it again. Westbeld was fouled. Maddie Westbeld, ACC Freshman of the Year a couple seasons ago. Now a junior. Oh, blocked, but a foul with the body.
Niele going hard to the basket. Miles right there, but too much body with the block.
Great Caitlin Clark at Iowa. She's averaging 27, 7 and 7.
That's not too bad.
But Miles is in those conversations with the best players in the country, that's for sure. Tigers' first free throw chance of the night. They missed him. Mabry, Bransford, Citron, Westbeld, and Watson.
Clemson doing a great job with this matchup zone, really getting into the spots and making it difficult for Notre Dame to get into the paint.
Citron, I don't think she got it off. They're going to review it. I thought it was in her hands when the buzzer sounds, but they'll check it. For now, it's a good 2-point field goal for Sonia Citron.
But she was aggressive going to the basket on that possession, even with the shot clock winding down. That's how she has to play for Notre Dame.
Looking inside for Michaela Elmore, but it's off her fingertips. This is our quick review.
Nah.
Yeah, no good.
No good.
So, are we going to take the points off the board, or are we going to wait for the officials to do it? About 2-second difference, game and shot clock here. Watson.
And that was a nice pass by Westbeld. She's so steady for this Notre Dame team. Good look to her teammate for the finish.
Robinson. No good at the buzzer. 1 down, 3 to go, and indeed it was a shot clock violation on the Citron runner. So it's 12-8 Clemson as we head to the second quarter. Perpignan did not score in the first quarter for the Tigers. To Robinson with 4. Robinson attacking Ebo. Banks it in.
I tell you, when Clemson needs a big shot, Robinson seems to always come through. And that's exactly what Robinson is capable of doing. She is the consistent leader for this Clemson team. Coach Butler said it earlier, like each game with each opponent, they need a little bit more out of her. And it seems like Robinson continues to deliver.
Prosper does not connect with a push shot. Another rebound for Robinson. Perpignan steps into it, knocks it down. I hit dead center in between the rim.
Wasn't looking like my shot earlier. Shoot around.
You knocks him down, just like that from Olivia Miles. Quickly at the other end, the Tigers answer. It is, in fact, a similar story to the game that you and I witnessed here 3 weeks ago, with 7th-ranked Virginia Tech coming in and just kind of getting out-hustled.
Right.
Clemson's playing with such fierce defensive intensity.
They are.
Mabry can't connect from 3. Citron volleyballs the rebound out to Miles.
She does, and oh, nice pass.
Great vision from Olivia Miles.
And she sees it and she gets it there.
When Clemson beat Virginia Tech 3 weeks ago, it was their first win over a top 10 team in about 21 years. I don't want to wait that long again as we see it travel.
I mean, that was a nice dime by Miles, but she's capable with her IQ as a point guard for this Notre Dame team, she's able to get her teammates involved and get them nice looks at the basket.
Here's the thing. That was not only Miles' first assist of the night, it was the first assist for Notre Dame. There's the second on the dish to the elbow. Maddie Westbeld drains the jumper.
And sometimes it just takes a minute to get into the flow, but when you have a point guard like Olivia Miles, she'll be able to get you there.
Robinson steps inside the arc. Miles with a rebound, her first. Just plays the game with such creativity, and she's pretty talented too.
I mean, the 1-foot jump shot, it may be a little unorthodox, but she has the coach in Coach Ivey that allows her just to play her game. She trusts what she does. She's an extension of Coach Ivey on the court.
Nice pass by Gaines. Notre Dame averaging about 80-something points a game, 4 in double figures. Clemson's defense has flummoxed them so far tonight.
It has, and that's what Clemson's defense has done to a lot of opponents this season. That is their bread and butter.
Alasia Douglas left open, and Notre Dame pays the price.
The smooth lefty from the corner, able to get the knockdown, and it allows Clemson to get back in this press.
Citron, air ball. Out of bounds, Clemson ball.
They can't just be loose with the basketball. These Clemson guards have quick hands and get deflections.
Citron gets it back. Clemson's 11th turnover.
Clemson back in this 2-3 zone.
They've done a nice job preventing Notre Dame's post from getting position inside. Olivia Miles knocks down the outside shot.
Right in front of Whitehorn, and Miles is just a confident player.
Oh, Michaela Elmore.
Let's go. I just knocked that 3 down.
Well, look, in her last 10 games, 8 of them she scored 0 points. So she's got a quick 3 here off the bench. Citron inside, great position for Ebo, and she missed it. Bransford, great position, and she puts it in. If you're Ebo, do you forget that miss quicker because your teammate got the stick back?
Yeah. Someone scored.
Gaines hangs in the air and gets the roll.
And that was a nice athletic move.
Sure was. This Clemson team does not play scared. Miles with another 3. Bradford, too strong. Rebound deflected. Nunu runs it down. Nunu runs into a crowd. Perpignan. Another Clemson travel.
But when you have a point guard like Olivia Miles, I'm sure she's going to make something happen in these closing seconds.
Olivia Miles has 12 of Notre Dame's 24 points. Miles picks up her 3rd assist on the Westbeld baseline, Jay.
And that's probably one of the first shots we've seen from a Notre Dame player scoring from outside of the paint besides Olivia Miles this evening.
Yep, well, 10 first-half field goals for the Irish, and Olivia Miles scored or assisted on 8 of the 10. Hopefully, folks don't change the channel and go to one of the 1-point games. We got a good one here. The 7th-ranked Irish getting tested against the Tigers. Can someone beyond Olivia Miles give Notre Dame some consistent offense? Maybe Kylie Watson is that person.
And that was a great move. A capable scorer in the paint for Notre Dame, and we just saw it on that last possession.
It's a relatively quiet first half for Ruby Whitehorn. Amanda Butler telling us early today that we need Ruby to take more shots. She was 4 for 9 last game. That's not enough attempts.
It's not, especially when you have a talent like Whitehorn who is capable of getting her own buckets. And Coach Butler wants to see more of that, of her being aggressive, understanding how she can contribute to this Clemson team that doesn't necessarily have to always come from scoring.
Watson with back-to-back buckets, and Notre Dame has its first lead since the score was 2-zip.
And that quickly, how the tides turn.
Flip it inside to Hank. She picked up 2 fouls, only played 5 minutes in the first half. Mabry to Miles. That's 6 in a row for Notre Dame.
Nice 2-on-1 between Mabry and Miles. Miles able to finish at the rim, and now Clemson has to call a timeout.
But Notre Dame is losing their all-time winningest coach after the season. And I'm curious to see if this announcement kind of galvanizes the men's team down the stretch. Because they've got talent, they've underachieved so far, but they can beat anybody in the league. We've seen that through the years. Amari Robinson can't connect. Miles had the rebound. Bradford poked it away, and it finds Watson.
And that is the quickest, fastest I've seen Notre Dame's defense all night long. They were all over the court on that last possession.
Westbeld angles it in.
One-on-one in the paint. She had the matchup. Westbeld is a capable scorer.
Transformed herself into a Tasmanian devil down there. Oh, bad entry pass, though, stolen by Citron.
So athletic. The heads-up play to get that basketball around Bradford to continue to pursue the basket.
Westbeld, the rebound, try to get it to Miles. Whitehorn intercepts and scores.
But Whitehorn is able to get ahead and scores the basketball.
4 points for Ruby. Westbeld had it blocked by Enyang.
And it's crazy. It seems like a burst of energy just turned back on for Clemson.
Sure does. Enyang going to the line. At shoot-around this afternoon. She said she was banged up during the summer. She had a concussion. She had an ankle injury.
Yeah.
So she wasn't quite ready for the start of the season, but she is in her finest form now.
Hey, and this is the time when you want her to be in her finest form, in the heart of ACC play, right when you're about to hit that midway point in the league.
Foul on Enyang here. You have the Mabry legacy. You've got the Westbeld legacy.
Hey.
Maddie Ott into the game for the first time in the second half. And Douglas cans a three. I like Elijah Douglas. She is tough.
She is a tough kid.
Great position, and Evo lays it in to the delight of Niele Ivey, who just delivered a big fist pump. I should say I understand, I just don't agree. Anyway, back to more pressing matters. A Maddie Ott three is good from the top of the key.
And that's all she does. She comes into the game and shoots threes.
Over the past few years against the Irish.
Well, you have to applaud Coach Butler, because since she stepped on campus and has had to play against Notre Dame, she's been very successful against them.
3-2 as coach of Clemson against the Irish. And Olivia Miles has been a thorn in Coach Butler's side tonight.
And that was deep. Mabry has to continue to look for her shot. Shooters keep shooting, even if you're off.
Speaking of shooters, Hannah Hank.
I hadn't seen too many that she doesn't like to shoot, but nice looking three at the top of the key. And Clemson slaps the floor. They're ready to play some defense.
1 point game. Mabry knocks it down to avoid the 0 for 10.
Hey, and her teammate Miles, the first to give her a high five after knocking down her first shot, which just happens to be a three-pointer for the game.
Her 301st career three. And 1 for 10 feels a whole lot better than 0 for 10, but Hank with a quick answer.
These teams are trading baskets.
Olivia Miles has 3 threes in the night, sets up Mabry. Whitehorn the rebound. About a 4-second difference between the game and shot clock. And now the shot clock's turned off. Olivia Miles all the way, no! Hank the rebound. And she was fouled.
She has such an old school game, and it's fun to watch.
Hannah had a couple key rebounds early in the game, then picked up her second foul early in the game, but she has erupted for 7 quick points.
And now Clemson able to get in this full court press to end the quarter.
Just our second tie of the night. The first was 2-2. Miles for Citron with 5. Citron, no. Rebound, batted around. Clemson's got it. And we've got a tie game headed to the 4th.
I think it's something about us, Evan. When Clemson plays ranked opponents, they come to battle.
All right, 10 minutes on the clock. Can the Tigers knock off another top 10 team? Amari Robinson sets up Hank with a left hand too strong. And the foul's on Robinson. Miles. That would have matched her career high for threes made in a game. Citron stepped out of bounds.
Coach Ivey said that today in shoot around. They have to be more intentional of creating more offense through their defense.
A nice find, Hank to Perpignan for 3.
That looked just as good as the one she had in the first half.
Now Clemson's in front here in the 4th. KK Bransford with a strong take. Hank just picked up her 3rd foul. Shot clock winding down. Perpignan stripped by Westbelt. Numbers for Notre Dame. Miles, nice dish. Citron, and 1.
That's what Notre Dame has been waiting on all evening long. Great assist pass by her teammate Miles, but she's able to follow it up, finish, and draws the foul.
And of course, there's still time for that to happen tonight. Missed the free throw, though. That does not happen very often. She was 88%.
Yeah, tonight, Clemson just really has her out of her game, but another steal by Notre Dame.
Miles leads the break. Westbelt missed the runner, and Whitehorn emerges with the basketball. Whitehorn, a decision beyond her years, bringing it back out, sets up for 3. Miles fouled in the backcourt. Miles will shoot free throws for the first time tonight. Yikes.
And these are key. You want to knock down these free throws, especially in such a close, tight game in the 4th quarter. Hopefully they will not look back at those missed free throws and they end up being costly misses.
Clemson hasn't scored in over 2 minutes. Nice dish. Robinson snaps the skid. Westbelt to Miles. She'll try again. Airmails it. Ebo on the glass. No. Tie up on the rebound. Possession to Clemson. Great atmosphere here at Littlejohn. Hank able to keep her pivot foot. Bradford gives it right to Miles. Another steal for Olivia. Another assist for Olivia.
But I like it. That was a situation. Olivia could have taken it to the basket herself. Waits on her teammate, Westbelt.
What will the Tigers have for us out of the timeout? Shot clock winding down. Perpignan takes it. Another rebound for Olivia Miles. Will Miles' magic be the difference here in the 4th for Notre Dame?
Clemson doing such a great job to clog that lane.
Great defense by Robinson. 10 to shoot. Mabry in the corner. Long rebound. Miles has it. Lost it. Got it back. The foul is on Hank, and it's her 4th. Back to the strike. Smooth.
Around 80% on the season from the free throw line. Knocks down 2 shots.
Big offensive possession here for Clemson. Hank missed everything. Irish ball. Look at the size disparity here, but Douglas giving Miles everything she can. Miles finds some daylight. Missed the shot. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Notre Dame. Notre Dame looking for its 5th road win of the season. They've only lost once away from home. They're 14-2 overall. Number 7 in the nation. trying to ward off the upset bid from the Tigers. With a clock at 5, Amari Robinson gets it up and in.
You said it. I was saying all game long she had been quiet, but when they needed a big bucket, she comes through.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
I don't think many coaches would think they would be in a ball game with that many turnovers, but you got to applaud this Clemson team. They just continue to fight.
It is loud here at Littlejohn. Clemson zoning it up. Westbeld with 7 with 6. Mabry to Miles. Westbeld puts it in.
Just like we talk about Amari Robinson for Clemson, Westbeld is that for Notre Dame. Just steady, big time shot in the paint. Able to extend her team's lead by 4.
Oh, huge swat by Olivia Miles.
She's been waiting on that all evening. Got called for a foul earlier when she was trying to get a block, but she got all ball on that one.
Up 4, 34 seconds to go. Clemson needs a stop, more preferably a steal.
Westbeld back at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Maddie's been the second scorer that Notre Dame desperately needed, along with Miles.
And that's what Coach Ivey, we're going to reiterate it. She said they needed to create offense from their defense, and that stat line alone shows that they were listening to what she was saying at shoot-around in practice this week.
Clemson needs a quick bucket. Amari Robinson missed it. Westbeld the rebound. And a foul called.
If she's able to secure, or a team's able to secure this victory on the road.
She missed them both. Still a 2-possession game.
Clemson's gonna have to do something quickly.
Whitehorn scoops it outside. Perpignan needs it. Got it!
Wow. Clemson's definitely gonna foul.
Citron needs to get it in. Ebo has it. Ball was tipped on the pass to Citron. A lot of contact and finally a whistle. Did she step out there? It's really close.
Oh man, how this game could turn. Clemson could get another opportunity after Perpignan hit a big time 3.
They are overturning it and saying she stepped out of bounds. It'll be Clemson ball with 5.9 remaining.
8 of 17 from 3 tonight.
What a game this has been. And look, if Clemson knocks down a shot here and wins this thing either in regulation or in overtime, there's nothing fluky about it. The Tigers have had the lead longer than Notre Dame has had the lead in this game. They played gutty. Notre Dame, a great third quarter to transform the halftime deficit into a lead heading into the 4th, but my goodness. And we were tied heading into this 4th quarter. And now the Tigers will inbound. Perpignan, Hank, Mattiot is out there with Robinson and Bradford. 5.9 seconds. They don't have a timeout. They get it in. Bradford, good look at a 3. Missed it. Rebound, Notre Dame. Westbeld missed another free throw. Amari Robinson hit a half-court shot earlier today. Can she do it again? Outlet, Bradford for the tie. No! And Notre Dame survives.
Hey, when you can escape, you just collect the win and go home. And that's exactly what Coach Ivey is going to do. That was a nail biter right there. Great battle between these two teams.